What up, AJ family? Oh, I'm sitting here watching the Prince family. Grandpa gives kids a whipping. That was too funny. The kids, you know how kids are when they happy to see grandparents. Because grandparents come over there and stuff. And your parents are going out. You be so happy, hey, your grandparents are there. But then, after a while, you start acting up like a badass kid sometimes. Not listening. Sometimes you have those grandparents that will knock you on your ass when you don't hear them or listen to them. He done asked them on several occasions what not to do, and they did it anyway. Now he took them outside and let them run around on a trampoline. They're doing flips and everything while he's on his way trying to get out and off the trampoline. Kids are running at the pool playing in the water. He said, I told y'all not to play in the water. And they're going to go ahead and play in the water anyway. And then from there, he goes and takes them to the little park, and they're swinging and stuff. And here goes DJ. He takes and jumps up off the swing. You know how it is when you're a kid and you're swinging on the swing and you're doing all kinds of tricks and stuff. Well, he told his grandpa that he does that all the time. His grandpa says, no, you don't, especially not while I'm here. And we all know kids will be kids. And then after that, he said, since you don't want to listen, but a real parent be like, if your little ass don't listen, it's time for you to take your ass to bed. Go take a damn nap, right? But the thing is, they didn't listen to this man at all. I'm wondering in real life, do they really listen to Mr. Cryer? Seriously, do they really listen to Mr. Cryer, or do they just do what they want to do? So meanwhile, Mr. Cryer is laying down, and they're doing all kinds of little silly things to him. Saying his feet stink, he smells something funky or something, and then turn around and try to tickle his feet. Now he told him to stop, and they kept on. And after that, I was cracking up on that too. I couldn't believe that they took all them damn toys and threw them toys all out on the floor. Now that was a sealed deal for me right there, all them toys. They have to have all them toys on, all thrown around. And then he's like, who made the mess? They decided they want to beat him up with these little punching bag things. I was cracking up. I was like, look at that. They were tearing his ass up while he was sleeping. I was wondering, did he think he was fighting in his sleep or something when they were beating him up with them bang bags? He got mad again and told him to tell you, go lay down. That didn't work. They were like, Grandpa being mean to us since he's here. We can't do anything. He won't let us do anything. We have to sit here and go to take a nap. We don't want to take no nap. It's like, yeah, let's come up with something and get back at him for all the stuff that he tells us we can and can't do. They went and got water bottles and started throwing the water bottles on him. The funny part is when he went chasing after him, he fell on his ass. And I don't think that was a planned fall. I think that was a real ass fall. He fell on his ass. But I'm sorry, but it was just too funny. To me, they're running upstairs and they're hiding in the bedroom, but he's coming upstairs too. So he goes upstairs and he's like, where are you? And he's looking for them. And he goes and pull out his belt. He's like, he's going to beat them. And he start beating them out. Like, yeah, well, a real parent with real butt, they don't even give you a chance to come out. They start swinging at anything and everything and tear your ass up. But long and behold, he's going to tell them not to tell his parents. But you can't tell kids not to keep a secret because the kid's going to tell anyway. But that was a really good video. I couldn't stop laughing because the kids, they were like, even though they were acting it out, we know that in real life, some of us were bad as hell as kids. Parents tell you something, you do it anyway. Your grandparents tell you what not to do. They go outside and get me a branch. This is back in the day. They used to go get a branch. Nowadays, they got all these different rules. You can't do this, you can't do that with your kids. You can only spank them on the butt, but you're not allowed to beat them on the butt. Go figure. You can't get back in the day, they used to punch you, literally, if you did something wrong. This modern day, you can't do that. You can't even smack them in the face. You can't do none of that. It's weird that you can't do none of these things. So you have to put your kids on timeout. That shit don't work either. It works once in a while, but not all the time. Even when you take stuff from them, they still act up, you know. But long and behold, you know how it is. You know, it's funny. Grandparents are always there to give you things and love you and everything. But then when you do something wrong and they don't like it, you know your ass is going to get tore up. It may not be your parents to give you a good ass whipping, but it sure be your grandparents to give you that down home good cooking beating. Like, comment, subscribe. Help a small YouTube channel grow. And again, the Prince family is so funny. I can't stop laughing on this.